Good morning. Thank you everyone for being part of our Transfer Fair series. We will be recording this session and we'll stop recording at the end of the presentations. We want to welcome you to Triton College. My name is Nellie Marcial. I'm the director of the Transfer Center. We also have Nancy Guzman, who is our Transfer Center specialist here today. We have 8 colleges and universities here, including Columbia College Chicago, Concordia University Chicago, Dominican University, Lewis University, North Central College, Northern Illinois University, University of Illinois Springfield, and University of Illinois Urbana Champaign. At this moment, I will ask the institutions to take a couple of minutes to talk in alphabetical order by their institution. When we are done, we will go into breakout sessions and you students can ask specific questions to the reps. We will share the breakout sessions in the links in the chat box. Okay, and with that, we will go ahead and start with Columbia College, Chicago.
Thank you, Nell. Hi, everyone. My name is Kenneth Guthrie. I am the transfer recruitment specialist at Columbia College Chicago. I am ready. Hopefully you can see a quick presentation. Just going to get a bit more information about who we are at Columbia College Chicago. I'm also an alumni, so I'm a student as well. But at College Chicago, we're a 4-year private liberal arts and science college, and we focus on awarding degrees in areas in audio, communication, and media arts, performing arts, and visual arts. We have over 100 majors and programs. The last time I counted, it was 156 or so, and 75% of our Bachelor of Arts degrees a student can transfer into and complete within 2 years, assuming they have at least 60 transferable credit hours with them. Of all of our enrolled students have transferred from another institution, which is really amazing. And 80% of our community within statistic are commuting off campus to their classes to finish their degrees. We awarded about $4.7 million last year in scholarships to our students. And the best way to maximize your scholarship amount is going to be to complete that application, because when you complete that application, you're automatically considered the Dean Scholarship, which is the merit-based scholarship. When you fill out your FAFSA and then send us that, you're automatically considered for the Scholar, which is the need-based award. And then when you send a portfolio or audition, fall specifically, you're be considered that faculty recognition award with portfolio-based scholarship up to $5,000. Other scholarships you can be considered for as a student, Phi Theta Kappa scholarship, Chicago Transfer Land, which is 1 full tuition scholarship and then $10,000 scholarships annual. Another question that I have that's really important are, will your credits transfer to our institution? We accept up to 75 transfer credits, and that includes dual AP, CLEP, or and if you're coming from a regionally institution with that C grade or better, and we offer a similar course, the answer is probably yes, we're going to take that course. You're more than welcome to go to transferology.com and request an unofficial credit evaluation, and our transfer team will take care of that for you. And applying to Columbia College is really simple. You just complete that transfer application on colum.edu/apply. Request all of your official transcripts directly from your institutions to our college. Send those to operations@colum.edu, and then only high school transcripts if you've earned your GED or were homeschooled, if you attended a non-US high school, or if you've earned fewer than 4 credit hours in college. We're also test optional, so we don't require ACT or SAT scores. And yeah, I just wanted to, at the very end, throw in a couple of information sessions that we're having at our university. You can use this link here, and you can attend on Tuesdays or Thursdays. We have them on Tuesdays at 2 and Thursdays at 5 p.m. And thank you so much again for letting me share a little bit about Columbia. And I'm gonna share my screen now. Thank you.
Thank you, Kenneth. Next up, we have Concordia University, Chicago.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is M. Joseph, and I am one of the transfer counselors in the office. We recently hired another transfer counselor, which I'm super excited about. Her name is Bianca Ortega. But for the most part, I will probably be your contact from Triton College. We're just a few miles down the street. I think it's what, 2 or 3 miles down the street. So most of you are probably familiar with where we are located. As far as some updates, I'll give you some new updates and also let you know the admission process for us as well. On the academic side of things, we do have a new major called Game Art Design. I don't know all the ins and outs of what you do with game art, but I'm learning in the process. So once I'm familiar with that, I'll be sure to pass that on. But certainly if you have specific questions, I welcome those by email. And what I've been doing is working with the faculty members that are teaching in that program to familiarize myself, but also get that information to students as well. We do have some new scholarships this year. One of them is called the Trailblazer Scholarship, and that is for first generation students. And I'm super excited about because most of our students are first generation students. So that's kudos to Concordia, I think, for putting that through. As far as academic side of things for merit base, they start at 6,000, they go up to 21,000. And we do have a competition every year for transfer students that are starting in the fall to compete for the full tuition scholarship. I was very pleased this year that our full tuition scholarship this year went to a young lady from Wright College. So it went to a local student, which I was thrilled about because last year's winner, I believe both of them were out of state students. So this year my goal was to make sure it's someone local in the area. We do offer PTK scholarship for students. And I should mention the first generation student scholarship, which is called the Trailblazer Scholarship, as well as PTK, that is stackable in addition to any merit-based scholarship the students will receive. So potentially you can make it very affordable is what I would say. For students from Triton, if they are within the area and they commute, and let's say for instance, they get PTK Trailblazer and a hefty merit, it could be a pretty affordable option for students, I would say. We do have some virtual events this year coming up. November 5th, we have what we will be calling Transfer Tuesdays, and we are continuing our Walk-in Wednesdays, although because of what's going on right now with the pandemic, we have shifted them to virtual. So we are now calling them Web Wednesdays. So they will be every Wednesday from 1 to 6 p.m. In October, and we're not sure if they will be virtual in April and June. What's different about the Web Wednesdays, unlike Walk-in Wednesdays, students do need to sign up for a time slot. If they go to the transfer portion of the admission webpage, they will see the link that they can sign up for their time slot for that. And that's been successful. Last week, we were extremely busy. We even had one international student, which I thought was a little bizarre, but somehow she found out about it. In terms of the admission process, we continue to offer students unofficial evaluations. I know we do that a lot for Triton College students, and we are continuing to do that. So students can just email us their unofficial transcript, or if they have official sent to us, we will still do that. They don't have to wait for Web Wednesdays for that. That is it for now. My contact information is on our website, and it's also with Nellie, so I welcome any questions that might be forthcoming.
Thank you, Em. Next, we have Dominican University.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lori Riggin. I am the Assistant Director of Transfer Admission at Dominican. Let me just share my screen. A couple things about Dominican. The minimum GPA for admission is a 2.5. And let me just scroll down to show the cost of attendance. Cost of attendance for this coming semester, of course, it's half of the $35,570. And I found out yesterday that we are freezing our tuition and fees for the 21-22 academic year. We do offer stackable scholarships, which you'll see below. So with the 2.5 GPA. We're offering stackable scholarships from $14,000 to $7,000, as well as an additional $2,500 for PTK membership. And again, those are stackable. And then also too, we have a special program called the Evening BBA program, an evening program in bachelor's in business administration. And those programs are completely online and probably one evening a week. They are trying to determine how that will work for spring. But with the evening BBA program, there is an additional scholarship of $2,000. It's called the Business Star Scholarship. And we're finding too that these online and hybrid programs have been, of course, more popular given the current circumstances. Most of our classes this semester are online. They're also offered as hybrid and face-to-face format. I teach a art history course at Dominican, and my class is face-to-face. And we, again, are practicing social distancing. Everyone's wearing masks. And just as an aside, we are partnering with Rush Medical Center. They are on our campus once a week to do free testing for faculty, students, staff, whoever would like a free COVID test. So as far as the hybrid online programs, the RN to BSN program can be completed within 1 year, provided the student has their associate degree in nursing. And it is a discounted program. It's a $350 per hour tuition rate. So it is discounted. It is a year-long program. And the information is on our website. If anyone is interested, I'd be happy to talk with you about it and to pass along the links to that information on our website. The evening Bachelor's in Business Administration program I mentioned, we have 4 different programs: accounting, finance, management, and marketing. And that is a 2-year program, and it includes summer semesters. So a student can start fall and then go spring and summer, and then repeat the same process for the following year. And then we also offer a spring start as well. And then we also have a Bachelor in Professional Studies that includes legal studies and human services. And that particular program that is completely online. And again, it is at a discounted rate. We have been offering express transfer admission events. Those are coming up in the spring, and we also will offer those in the summer. Those are events where students sign up. You can bring your official transcripts for an immediate admission decision. We will give the student a preliminary transfer credit evaluation, and we do that anyway. If a student wants to just send us a unofficial transcript, we are happy to look that over for the eval. But the express transfer admission events are great because a student walks out with a preliminary course schedule, and they also receive their financial aid award package and acceptance packet that day. So it's sort of a one-stop shopping for immediate admission. Students would need to send in their transcripts or bring them with them to the event. And then we're required too that the FAFSA has been submitted so we can award that financial aid package. Mike Morcivillo is the Director of Transfer and Adult Admission. If you're interested in the Bachelor of Professional Studies program, students can contact Mike. And then myself and Ricardo Aguilera, we handle the transfer students. And as I mentioned, we are trying to coordinate with students and faculty and staff to provide students with the same Dominican experience, the same high touch, close community relationship that we pride ourselves on, even with present circumstances. And I should mention too that we do have some on-site and virtual admission events. Every Saturday from 10 to 4, you can sign up online, students sign up and they can take an on-campus tour and then meet with either Mike, Ricardo, or myself, answer any questions a student might have. We can look over their transcripts. And then we have other events too that are completely virtual. So we're happy to meet with students either on campus. I'm here a couple days a week, and then we're also working remotely. And if a student has questions, wants to see the campus, we are offering tours as well. So that's it for me.
Thank you, Lori. Next, we have Lewis University.
All right. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much. My name is Carly Reinholtz. I am a transfer admission counselor at Lewis University. Let me see if I can share my screen. There we go. Okay. Lewis University is located in Romeoville, Illinois. Did it work? There it goes. Okay. We are located in Romeoville, Illinois. It's about 40 minutes away from Triton. Our top majors are aviation, nursing, business, education, and criminal justice. The majority of students coming from Triton are coming for those majors. Lewis has over 80 plus majors, however, and we are a liberal arts college. We are a mid-sized institution, about 6,500 total students. So we're not too small where you feel there's nothing to do, but we're not too big where you feel lost in the crowd. With that being said, over 90% of our classes have less than 30 students in them. We have no teaching assistants and no graduate assistants. So rest assured that your courses will be taught by professionals with master's or doctorate degrees only. And they are the ones you can reach out to at any time. You have direct access to them via email. Sometimes they're even giving out their cell phone number. So we take pride in that. And that also means you have a lot of great networking abilities with your classmates. As well as with your professor. So getting to know them one-on-one and getting to know your students a lot better, because having less than 30 students means you have more of that small style kind of classroom. A little bit about our tuition for this year. It's $34,268 for the year. Obviously, that would be cut in half if you started the spring semester. Our room and board, if you would like to stay on campus, since you would be coming from Triton, if you don't want to drive 40 minutes, depending on where you're located, our room and board is around $11,000 a year. It just depends on where you live. But we do offer scholarships. Hang on. Let's see if I can get this away. There we go. We do offer scholarships based off of your cumulative GPA from Triton, all listed here. Anything above a 2.5, you're getting something. So anywhere from $13,000 to $15,000 annually will be based off of that. And that's given to you each year, and it is renewable. On top of that, students who are a Phi Theta Kappa member can also receive an additional $1,000 on top of that merit-based scholarship. If mom or dad graduated from Lewis, there's also a $2,000 alumni legacy scholarship. Only caveat is alumni and Phi Theta Kappa do not stack. So you'd obviously pick the alumni legacy. We also have need-based scholarships, merit talent scholarships as well, and even endowed scholarships. So on top of the ones that are listed here, we have additional ones you can apply for. Of course, you can look at financial aid options for federal and state grants and loans. We have work study opportunities on our campus. A lot of students find those very helpful, that they can work part-time on campus and even have an additional part-time job somewhere else and still have enough time to get their coursework done and kind of get a good work-life balance along with school. We do offer part-time job fairs, all virtually this year, but that's great for students who are looking for something part-time and they don't really want to work on campus. Like Starbucks, Jimmy John's, banks, places like that are coming to campus or virtually coming to campus right now. Our admission requirements, you need at least a 2.0 to get accepted, but some of our programs do have required or special GPA requirements listed here. Majority of them are like our science-based or aviation-based courses, nursing, of course, as well. You have to pass the CAT or the TEAS entrance test. We can take up to 72 credit hours from Triton. If you have additional credits from somewhere else, we would be able to look at that. We just need an application and an official transcript in order to look and just to consider you for admission from Triton. And if you're looking to visit us, we are open for individual visits Monday through Friday, 9 to 3. You can do so and just make an appointment on our website. Appointments are required, masks are required. For those appointments if you do want to come in person. We also offer a driving tour. So if you just want to come and look around campus, you just have to download our app and you can drive around campus, and there's different spots that you can go to learn more about us. No appointment is required for that. It's open Monday through Friday. And we also have virtual information sessions coming up. So these are the dates listed. We have adult undergraduate programs. So if you're interested in more of a evening online format, you would be interested in the first ones, October 21st, November 18th, December 16th. And then our traditional undergraduate sessions are on Saturdays at these dates listed here. And then these are the transfer counselors. So you can always snap a picture of this if you need, but we all work with different majors. So this is a picture of all of us and our email addresses. And I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Carly. Okay, next we have North Central College.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me. Hopefully you all can hear me. I'm with North Central College, and I'm the Assistant Director of Transfer Admission. My name is McKenna Herbst, and if you would be interested in transferring to North Central, you would work directly with Rebecca Rimkiss. She was just unavailable today, but she would be your resource to reach out to. North Central is located in Naperville, so it's about 40 minutes from Triton, and we are located right next to downtown Naperville, which is just kind of a fun hub to be next to. Some quick facts about North Central. We are a private liberal arts college. We definitely prioritize having the smaller class sizes where you get to know your faculty and your students in your class. And one thing that sets North Central apart, I actually was a former transfer student to North Central, so this was important to me. Our incoming classes, every class has 1/3 transfer students. So definitely a big part of our campus population. And it's just comforting to know you are not alone in transferring. We have plenty of transfers coming in every year. We also have about 40% students that are first generation. So we have a lot of resources available to you if that falls under your category. For credits, you need 128 total credits in order to graduate, and you can bring in up to 64 credits from a community college, so from Triton. And the breakdown of credits is about 1/3 are gen eds, a lot of which you can complete at Triton, of course. And then also about 1/3 to 1/2 can be your major classes, and then the remainder would be your elective category, which could result in a minor. For scholarships, every student that is admitted to North Central does receive a scholarship. So our academic scholarships range anywhere from $16,000 to $20,000 based off of your transferable GPA. We also have a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship for $3,000, Departmental Honor Society for $1,000, and an alumni scholarship for $1,000, all of which can be stacked on top of each other. So if you are a student that falls in this, have a membership to some of these groups, then you can receive a huge discount to your tuition just at the time of admission. This is all decided. You don't have to apply for it. And that really makes our costs very comparable to even a public institution, though we are private. We also have fine and performing arts scholarships if you're interested in auditioning. And then we have an on-campus scholarship for $3,000 if you do plan to live on campus, so that can offset some of the costs. And then lastly, we have donor endowed scholarships. These are going to be the ones that you can be applying for, and they can range anywhere in terms of what is available if you just look at our website. So if you do think North Central is a good fit, or if you're still trying to decide if you would, I would encourage you to apply first. It is a free online application, doesn't take long to complete, and then submit your official college transcripts from all schools that you've attended. Once we receive those materials, we will review everything and have your admission decision and notify you of your scholarships. Then you'll celebrate, hopefully, if you are admitted to North Central. And then to see if you qualify for any other financial aid, you will definitely want to make sure you file that FAFSA. And your admission counselor, Rebecca, she will be happy to walk you through all of these steps so that you don't have to go at it alone. She's definitely there to be your resource. So if you do have any questions, please reach out to us. You can just email the general admissions account and we will get you connected to the appropriate person. But please let us know if you have questions on how your credits are transferring. We're happy to meet with you either virtually or individually or in our group sessions. We do have a lot of options. And if you do have any questions regarding COVID, North Central is on campus for a lot of classes. We do have in-person options, of course, following criteria from the CDC, but we also do have virtual and hybrid and online options as well. So a wide array of classes to choose from to suit your preferences and needs. So thank you for your time.
Thank you, McKenna. Okay, up next we have Northern Illinois University.
All right, sorry, just going to share my screen really quick. My name is Amanda DeSimon. I am the Assistant Director for Transfer Admissions at Northern Illinois University. We are located 65 miles west of Chicago, so it takes roughly an hour to get to our campus from Triton. Let me just get the right screen up. All right. We have just over 12,000 undergraduate students, with just over 40% of those students being transfer students. So you're definitely not alone over here at NIU either. I did want to share our admissions website with you all, specifically our transfer page. So once you get to the admissions website, if you choose your path, you can find transfer students right under there. The transfer credit page actually will bring you some information about transfer guides. We have over 100 different academic programs, and they're all located within our 6 different colleges, which are listed on the left-hand side. So we have our College of Business, College of Education, College of Engineering and Engineering Technology, College of Health and Human Sciences, College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, and College of Visual and Performing Arts. So all of these links will bring you to the transfer guides for those pages. So it'll just kind of give you that good, smooth transition. And then on the right-hand side are our transfer articulation pages. So near the bottom, you'll see Triton listed, and that just shows you exactly how classes transfer from Triton to NIU. So again, making sure you're using the credits and getting credit for them. A couple other things to know about NIU. We cost around $12,000 per year, and we have a flat rate tuition. So 12 or more credits in a semester is all the same cost. So it's really convenient, if you're transferring and you really want to stick to a 2-year plan, you can, add 18 credits a semester and pay the same thing as if you're paying for 12. So you're really trying to make the most of your time and money here too. We do offer merit scholarships for our transfer students. They're 2-year scholarships. And obviously I would recommend applying sooner rather than later. If you're applying for fall or summer start, you would want to apply by March 1st. That's the priority deadline for merit. And then for spring, it's October 1st. So I know that deadline technically has passed, but as long as funds are still available, we will distribute them. So if you are looking for spring start, apply as soon as possible and send us your transcript so that we can get you admitted and give you any possible money that we can. A couple other things to know, the application process is pretty simple. So up here in the screen, you'll see the apply button, just click on transfer. And it gets you right to the website, tells you all of the things that you need to know. We no longer have an application fee. So starting with our spring 2020 semester, you don't have to pay the $40 anymore, which is really great. So save that money. Make sure you send your official transcripts from Triton. If you've attended anywhere else, we'll also want those official transcripts. And then if you have less than 24 credits, we will also ask you for your high school information. So if you're applying spring 2021, we'll need transcripts and test scores with 20 or less than 24 credits. If you're applying for fall of 2021, we no longer require test scores. We went test blind. So if you have less than 24 credits, just the high school transcripts and your Triton or official college transcripts. And then last but certainly not least, we also have options to come and visit campus. Right now, you'll only see virtual visits, but you can schedule for an open house where you can talk to academic departments. You can schedule visits, virtual info sessions. So we have our transfer visits. They're called Transfers Get Information Fridays because TGIF. And then we also have our appointments where you can actually sit down with a counselor virtually and talk to them about everything. So I recommend if you have questions, reach out to us. I know that Nellie is going to provide our contact information. So, if you have questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. We're always happy to help. So thank you all for listening.
Thank you, Amanda. Next, we have University of Illinois, Springfield.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ben Webb. I'm an admissions counselor here at the University of Illinois, Springfield. A little bit about UIS. We are a public liberal arts institution with that private school type feel. We are listed as the top public regional university in Illinois and among the top 5 regional universities in the Midwest, according to the U.S. News and World Report. Some of our top majors continue to be psychology, computer science, criminal justice, and we strive to continue to be a leader in online education. So we want to ensure the students, our online learners, that those same professors that are teaching on ground are also teaching via the virtual platforms as well. But students do also have the option to take on-ground classes via a blended method. Also, we provide weekly testing because we know COVID is a big issue. We provide free weekly testing for our students as well. And a little bit on the student side, we are test optional. And typically, if you have 30 credit hours or more, you will be considered a transfer. And if you come in with that 2.5 GPA when you apply, most likely you'll be an automatic admit. We continue to provide a Lincoln merit-based scholarship that ranges from $1,500 to $3,000, as well as that starts with students entering with a 3.0 GPA. We also have over 300 institutional scholarships that total more than $630,000 in payout, and we also offer a Phi Theta Kappa scholarship as well. We have admissions counselors available virtually that you can sign up with via our website, as well as we also offer a Discover UIS events. One is later today at 3, where students that attend these different events, they will qualify for an app fee waiver. Typically, our application fee is $50, but like I said, if you attend an event that we are at, we will waive your application fee. And students can also sign up for campus tours as well that we're offering.
Thank you, Ben.
No problem.
Okay, next we have University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.
Perfect. Yeah, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Buenos dias. Lily, I want to start off by saying and just giving a huge shout out to you and your team for putting this together and allowing us to be able to connect with your students virtually, of course. So with that being said, I'll go ahead and share my screen here really quickly. All right, perfect. So we are the University of Illinois. We're the flagship institution for the state of Illinois as well. We are a traditional college town, traditional campus town as well. So we are a large university. We have about 34,000 undergraduate students here on our campus. We have about 1,350 new transfers each fall and about 400 to 600 transfers each spring as well. So we do offer fall applications and spring applications as well. We have 37 different residence halls here on campus, 2 exclusive transfer communities, 11 different living learning communities, and we also offer apartments that students can rent here on campus through their own private leasing contractors as well. So there's definitely a lot of different options for students to live here on campus. So since we are in Urbana-Champaign, that is about 2 hours away from the Chicago Triton College area. When it comes to the resources and knowing what are the requirements for the major that you would like to transfer into, the #1 resource would be the transfer handbook itself, because the transfer handbook is going to tell you exactly what is required, so like the minimum GPA, the courses that you should be taking, and suggested courses as well. Because we have 150 different majors, not all of those requirements or GPA requirements are going to be the same. So that's why I tell every single student that the transfer handbook is definitely the #1 resource. We have the application filing periods for the spring, which started on September 1st, and it looks like we're coming up on that deadline of October 15th. But we do have the fall application coming up, and that will open up on December 15th and will run all the way up until March 1st with a priority deadline of February 1st. So there is an application fee for domestic students of $50. For international students, it's $75. But we also do have an application fee waiver that we do offer to students who qualify for it. And you can get more information about that by either calling our office or getting in touch with the transfer advisor at your institution. So students are required to submit the online application, the application fee, as I mentioned, or fee waiver. You do have to submit all of your college transcripts, proof of high school graduation, exam scores. You will have to provide those if you have less than 30 credit hours, and proof of English proficiency for international students. We're reviewing applications based on that required coursework. So the transfer handbook, make sure you look at that. We're looking at your collegiate GPA. If you have less than 30 credit hours, we're gonna look at your high school performance as well. There's an essay involved in the application. There's a 300-word hard cap. So it has to be articulate and concise. And you are able to list up to 8 different extracurriculars on the application itself. So this is the cost broken down by resident, non-resident, and international. You can see room and board is in there if you will be required to live in university approved housing. Books and supplies and other expenses, those are not assessed to your student account. But one thing to mention for sure is that as soon as you submit and complete your application, we automatically review you for all of the honors programs that we have and all of the scholarships that we offer as well. So there's no extra deadlines, no extra application, no extra essay for any of our honors or scholarships. We review you for those automatically. And I do just want to share just a few rankings about the university. So we're the #1 return on investment in the Big Ten. We have the #6 engineering program in the US, #47 university in the United States as well, a top 25 US university for your money. And we have 26 Pulitzer Prize winners among faculty and alumni, 23 Nobel Prize winners, and 20 Guggenheim Fellows in the last 10 years as well. I mean, we do offer virtual visits. So we are actually not encouraging any prospective students or families to come to campus in person, but we do offer virtual visits that you can get on through our website. There's also 2 different tours, and there's also a VR experience as well. So yeah, with that being said, that would be it for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Fabian. Okay, so at this time I will stop recording, but thank you everyone for being here today. Let me stop.